Hey, baby. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel for you guys today. My name is Martin, and welcome, baby. Welcome back. So first, you're probably like, Xavier, where did these glasses come from? Okay, so if you don't know, I'm actually very blind. I really don't make too big of a fuss online to y'all about it, but I will say, it feels refreshing to have a pair of binoculars on my eyes, you know, because before I would look at stuff and I would be blind. Things up close would be a pain, and so now having my glasses back, it just makes me feel like I can conquer the world. I can run for president if I want to. I can sell computers. Today's video is going to be a very good one today because I haven't done this particular idea in a minute. So I asked you guys to send me some things about if you think you're the a-hole. Tell me your life stories. Tell me what's going on in your life. And Dr. Martin with the glasses here today is going to help you and be your therapist today and see if you are the a-hole or what you could do to not be the a-hole or how to stop your friend from being the a-hole or your mama or your dog. Anything like that, I'm here. So today's video we're going to be doing Am I the a-hole? But before we get this video, my Martinis, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, and make sure, I don't know when this video is gonna be out, but literally my song is out. Go stream my song. Go stream my song. If it's out right now, don't do it. I'm so proud, and I know y'all are going to eat this up, so I already know future Xavier is probably panicking right now. I just want to say thank you so much for all the love on the song. I know y'all just showed out. Put so much work into this song, and I've been working on so much music for y'all for more and later to come, but I just want to say thank you to Martinis so much for always supporting me, and I know you're going to support me on this journey because I already done told me. So make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more content from me, little on me. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and get to this video. Okay, the first one, I don't have one, but you're pretty. Thank you. If you are above 18 and you're a man and you are above man, or you could be just a big boy, come talk to me. You know, I'm here and I'm single. Thank you. Thank you. Am I the a-hole for leaving a friend out on a post? Basically, I was friends with this girl a couple years ago and we would hang out with my other friend. She was a massive bitch and would bully me or humiliate me in front of him and act like he was on her side. Anyways, fast forward for a few months, my other friends opened up to me about hating her all along, and I said that I felt the same way, so we kind of came up with a plan to get rid of her, quote unquote. I posted something saying my besties and didn't include her in it to see what she would do. Unsurprisingly, she played the victim card and acted like she didn't know what I was talking about, and I said I was bringing things up from the past. She also calls me selfish, said I was being unnecessarily rude. I'm not friends with her anymore, but am I the a-hole? You are not the a-hole. First of all, I just want to say, I hate friends that will, people that you quote unquote call friends, and they humiliate you in front of your other friends or in front of other people they don't even know. I feel like that's a very much a red flag to me. Like, why are you trying to embarrass me like in front of other people? Like, why are you bringing up this stuff? Like, you don't do this in front of other people, so why are you doing it now? And then second of all, you are not the a-hole because also you're talking about how she was a massive bitch, she will bully or humiliate you in front of people. These are signs that, yeah, I'm not gonna put you in a post where I don't think you belong. If you deserve to be in that post that I posted, I'm gonna do it. But I feel like she knows that she's not a good friend, because why are you sweeping up talking about besties? Like, obviously, if you're secure that's your best friend and you've never done it with nothing with her, I feel like you wouldn't swipe be like, be trying to play victim and like wondering why you aren't in that post. You aren't in that post because you're not a real friend and you're not my bestie. I honestly don't think you're the a-hole at all. Like, the only thing I would say is sometimes you move in silence, but if you do want to truly like keep a friend or something and see if things can work out, I feel like you can always bring it up to your friends that ignore you when you're trying to tell your side of the story and on how you feel. Fuck them, because they don't understand. Okay, like, I'm just telling you how I feel, and I don't think you should do that. But yeah, I think you did the right thing to not say anything, keep it pushing, and let her be on her merry way. And one day she gonna realize what she missed out. Period. You are not the a-hole. Am I the a-hole for fighting my best friend's ex and his friend? Girl, I need the context clues. Let me see. Okay, so in 8th grade year, my best friend had this boyfriend. They were both the grade below me. So just like all middle school relationships, the boy eventually cheated on her, and that pissed me off because that's my best friend. So for a whole week, I provoked him. And the one day he walked up and he tried to fight, and child, one thing about me, I'm not the one or the two, so I beat him like he stole something, knocked the shoe off his foot, and broke his arm. And then his sweet face friend wanted to talk about me, saying I'm childish, I have anger issues, and a few homophobic slurs. I wasn't having that one bit, baby, so I whooped him 4 times that year. Oh my gosh! Like, his dog-faced quarterback should have an ass mother, should have been bullied off the campus. Slay. Okay. Ooh, how? Because I don't want people thinking I don't stick up for my friends. One thing is, like, I stick up for my friends, but like, this is like middle school. And I think you also brought it to my attention that you even know this is middle school. I don't want to say it's not that serious, but it's like, you're in middle school. Things are sometimes take it out even more proportion than it should be. So just for that, I'm gonna say you are the a-hole. I do support you trying to like support your friend, beat that motherfucking ass, but it's like some things are not your battles, and I feel like you should have been more worried about her instead of fighting them. Your way of getting back at them is just being there for your best friend, just helping her and comforting her in the time that she needs to. Because if you beat up people's kids, you're not gonna be able to see your best friend. Your ass is gonna be grasped by your parents. So I feel like I don't think you should have just done it and should have just ignored it and just been there for your friend. That's me personally, because also I don't fight, so I don't do none of this. But like honestly, period though. Like maybe I'm the a-hole, but it's like this is middle school we're talking about. And then you provoked him. But the person saying you have anger issues and homophobic slurs, they didn't need to do all that. That was a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Don't worry about them. But you are the a-hole. Merry Christmas. Oh, wait. Okay, this one kind of long and juicy. They say, so buckle up. But this says, am I the a-hole for exposing my dad? Okay, so basically my dad is a missionary and we traveled and moved very often to different states. Remember this for later. And basically he's very controlling and manipulative. He uses God as an excuse for everything and claims that we have to listen to him because the Lord speaks to him, quote unquote. And me recently coming out as pan and non-religious really sent him over the edge, as I hoped it would, because it's so bad being around him that I just want him to disown me already so I could be free of him. Oh, I'm sorry. Over the years, I have been collecting evidence of his verbal and physical abuse in case one day I needed it to be free from him, because like I said, he's very manipulative. I'm about to turn 18 on July 2nd. Wait, I don't mean to pause, but not us having the same birthday. What? Okay, anyway, so there's no way he let me go without a fight. Now, I wasn't planning on using it until one day he tells me he forgot his phone in the car and sends me to get it. So I'm like, whatever. I go to get it. And his phone is locked, so your girl saw opportunity and took it. I started scrolling and looked through his Facebook, nothing much, until I looked at his messenger. I saw tons of messages between him and women from other states and countries dating back up to 6 years ago. And yes, it's sex. A message asking plain where to hook up. The reason he had never been caught was because of the reason we moved states so often. Remember, like I said, those women were mostly strangers to me. I only know one, but not even that well. I never felt so furious in my whole life. I take pictures and go upstairs. I confront him and show my mom the pictures and her face fell. She was devastating. I can't say she loved or trust him, but I can say she truly believed in his so-called calling and purpose. Well, anyways, I have no family in the state I currently live in. So I gathered up all the evidence, I mean everything, the abuse, the cheating, and sent them to every member of NY family, exposing him. As of right now, they do not speak to him, and my mom decided to live with him while being separated. I don't know, don't ask me. I still have to live with them, and yes, it's tense and awkward as fuck. He does not talk to me, which is a win in my book. By the way, love you, Martin. In the midst of all this shit, your videos seriously help me get through it all and feel better. You're my favorite YouTuber. And I want to say also, hope all your dreams of being a pop star come true. What? Oh my god, thank you, because those are my exact dreams as well. You got it, babe. In a weird way, I feel like we're connected somehow. I don't know, maybe because we were born on the same day. No, I literally, wait, not us having the same dreams. First of all, I love you so much, and I'm so sorry you have to go through this. Okay, I don't know what happened to my footage, so I'm just gonna say it now, but you were not the a-hole. I was just reading even back, just watching it, and I was like, you were definitely not the a-hole, just because like also you're going through physical abuse, you're going through verbal abuse. If you have the voice to speak up, do not hold back, because this is like life or death at this point. Like, this man is abusing you. And despite what you believe in on the LGBTQ, that doesn't give you a right to abuse kids or just abuse and be verbally abusive. And I'm glad that you said something, because some people are scared and they'll keep staying in that. So you have the voice to use it, and I'm glad that you did. Despite what might happen to your future, if anything, it will get better because you spoke up. Also, how could he say all of this and then be sexting women? Like, that is like one of my biggest things when it comes, especially, I'm not trying to put like say all Christian men do this, but there's been like a lot of stories on how men in the church will literally cheat on their wife, but they'd be the main one pastor and stuff. It's like, how could you do this? Like, this not right. Something's not clicking in your brain. Like, you sure you believe in God? Because God wouldn't tell you to do that. And it's been going on for that long. So it's like, all the stuff that you've been saying even now from the last 6 years or however long is a lie. None of this was true. It's not even a mistake. Like, you know what you're doing. You're purposely doing it. Like, you know what you're getting into. You still do it. Like, I don't understand. And that's such disrespect to your wife or the mother. Because it's like, she's probably not even knowing what's going on. She's probably just going on her day that her man loves her, to find out that he's been doing this for the longest time. Then how could you also be like a missionary and abusing your child? Like, how are you in the church? Like, okay, that's not for me. Because I might go on a rampage because it's getting me fiery. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue. Okay, I love you. All of this, also that I love the Lord. I believe in God, but it's like sometimes certain churches, they believe in what they want to believe in and then don't believe in what they believe in to make them seem like they're better. And it seems like this is your dad is that type of person. Why did your mom I don't know. If I personally was your mom, I wouldn't stay with him. I just don't know why she would stay with him. I don't know. Maybe there's something that we don't know but they know. That's why she stayed with him. Or maybe she's just scared to be on her own because she thinks she might lose everything. Because I know there's some people who do that they will not leave their wife or husband because they feel like they will lose everything. So they put up with the bullshit, which is very sad. And there's always more life after, but some people just do that. Also, what happened when you confronted him? Like, what was his face like? Because I know his heart had to drop. Like, imagine being this man. You think this is a secret, but it's not a secret. Like, I know everything that you're doing now. And all the stuff that you said is a fucking lie. Like, that has to be so embarrassing on his end and just so disheartening to you and your family. I'm sorry you go through this. I love you so much and you shouldn't have to go through this, especially as a child. Like, this is like honestly no fair. And you're just kind of put in this situation and you went through it's funny, you found that, but honestly, I think it was a sign like those things were gonna come out anyway in the future, like regardless if you like it or not. But I really do hope you become a pop star. I hope everything gets better. We love you. This is not confession. I queefed on my sister's poster because she said she doesn't stay in BLACKPINK. You queefed on your sister's poster because she said she didn't stay in BLACKPINK. So you grabbed the poster off the wall and you put it down and you unbuckled the pant, the breeches, and you just said, ooh. And you went on with your day. That's what you did. Sometimes I just wonder, like, I don't understand. So my sister's a perv, basically. One time I caught her hiding in my drawer and peeping while I was changing. She did the same thing to our brother. She makes me so mad and disgusted. I feel like I want to blind her so she can't do it anymore. So I splashed salt in her eyes. I worried for a minute because she was screaming, but she recovered and could still see it. My mom whooped my ass because of it. Am I the a-hole? No, you are not the a-hole. How old is your sister? And I know, like, I'm not even trying to suck up for your sister because this is weird, but kids can be so weird and it's actually frightening. Because I was a weird kid, but it's like the stories I keep hearing gets worse and worse, and this is one of the worst stories. She's hiding in your drawer. She wants to see you so bad naked, and she's hiding in your drawer. How does she even fit in the drawer? That's my question. How's this happening? You're not the a-hole because I feel like you could have done so much worse to your sister, but you just splashed salt in her eyes. She'll be okay. She'll be okay. So I hope your mama still did some type of discipline with your sister because this is no fair to you. Like, why are you getting whooped? She is watching you undress. This is weird, and she's also doing it to your brother. Like, she needs to handle this now before it gets too late. And your sister is in jail because she's in the dressing rooms in Walmart and in Target and on TJ Maxx and watching the people undress like this. Oh my god. Like, you don't want that for your sister, okay? You know? So please tell your mama to handle this now. I don't know how long ago this was, but please tell your mom to handle this now before it gets a little ugly. Am I the a-hole for breaking up my sisters and stepbrother's secret relation? Wait, breaking up my sisters and my stepbrother's secret I got glasses on. I feel like I'm not reading this right. Am I the a-hole for breaking up my sister and my stepbrother's secret relationship? Your sister and your stepbrother. Okay. My sister and stepbrother has a secret relationship for the past 3 months and I thought it was really weird, so I decided it was the best to tell my mom and then get to them break up. Later that day, my sister told me that she hated me and she would never call me her sister ever again as I quote-unquote betrayed her trust. Okay. I don't know this. I want to, like, it sounds weird. Like, it does sound weird, so I'm just gonna say already you are not the a-hole. But it's like, if I'm truly, now I'm not saying I would do this now. It's not like they're related, but I can see why it just seems weird because, like, that's low-key that's your brother, but it's like y'all not blood related, but like y'all somehow became brother and sister and y'all are dating, but then it's like y'all are not. Like, I don't know, but I'm gonna say you are not the a-hole just because I see what you were trying to do. And honestly, if, like, I don't know, if somebody told me that and imagine if they left out the step, I would be like, what the fuck? I would be confused. So I'm just gonna say you are not the a-hole. Am I the a-hole for having a crush on one of my prefects? And I looked up prefects because I didn't know, and it says a prefect is British. It's in some schools, a senior student authorized to enforce discipline. So there's this prefect at my school who's recently caught my eye, and I'm not gonna lie, I have a little crush on her. The only issue is she doesn't know me. She's never seen my face because I'm always in a mask. I'm basically the girl who wears her mask every day and doesn't take it off. Anyway, she doesn't know me and my name, and it feels so like ... I'm sorry, I just wanted to know me, but she doesn't, and there's a lot of other people she has to know. Who am I to make her know me? So am I the a-hole for having a crush on one of prefects? You are not the a-hole. First of all, crushes are so normal. You don't know her. I feel like the only way you would get to know her is to actually put yourself out there, take that mask off and show your beautiful face and see where it goes. Like, she's still, like, in high school. I'm guessing, I just think you should just take the risk and, I don't know, give the little eye. Like, I don't know, give the little eye, take that mask off and be yourself and reveal your beautiful face, because I feel like she's not going to, like, really pay attention to you if you have a mask on and you're just walking past. Like, maybe, I don't know, I make it happen naturally. You're not the a-hole for having a crush on a prefect or anybody in that nature. Like, we all have crushes and it's natural. And don't feel like since there's so many other people, you won't have a chance. You have to remember remember that like you're different from other people and you're the main character of your life and anybody would be glad to get to know you. So just flip the narrative more instead of saying like, who am I to make her know me? It's like who is she not to know me? If she gets to know me, her life is gonna change because I know I'm a good person. Like, so just flip the narrative, make yourself know that you're the bad bitch and she would be missing out. Am I the a-hole for calling the police when the people I was babysitting for would not answer the phone? On a Friday, I, 16 female, was babysitting for a couple that moved into the city from the south. They're only a block from my house, so my parents were okay with me staying there until 10. They said they would be home by 9. Okay, we won't keep that in mind. They did not get home at 9. At 9:45, I started texting them to see if they were on the way. Then I called my parents. My mom came over because I was getting worried. It had snowed pretty bad on Friday and they weren't answering. At 11:30, we phoned the police. I was freaking out. The police got their names and address and I guess found their license plates like that. They found them in about 25 minutes. They were at their friend's house. They called me and they were mad that I called the police. I promised I wouldn't have called the police if they had answered my texts or calls. And my mom was concerned as well. I didn't get to call them in trouble. I was worried, but they told my mom that I'm not mature enough to be babysitting if that's how I'm gonna behave. What? Hold the fucking phone. I feel kind of bad that the police made them come home from their friend's house, but I think they should have answered the phone. What if there was something wrong with their kids? No, you are not the a-hole. I say this already because like, I think I talk about maturity, but they literally the one that hired a 16-year-old girl to babysit their kid. What the fuck are you talking about? And then it's like, you have to understand, like even, like not you, I'm talking about the parents, they need to understand that anything could be happening. You're literally leaving your kid with another kid. Something could have been going wrong with the kids. There could have been a burglar. Like, this is safety and you're not answering the phone. Like, that should always be a go-to. Like, if you see the babysitter calling, answer the phone. You don't know anything could happen. And then if there was something to happen, no, there would be nobody really to blame but true. You didn't answer that phone. Then how could they like sit there and be mad? Like, you're literally calling out of curiosity. Your mom was also getting worried. Like, you are still a kid. And what does age even have to do with this? Because imagine like you're 24 and they weren't answering, I would still call. Like, there's nothing to do with age. If anything, you were being mature. You called because you didn't know what's going on. Your mom came over. This is maturity being shown. So I don't know. I think they're just mad because their night got ruined and that's on them. This is your kids. I am so sorry you went through this. This is trash as fuck. Like, and for you to not even see the brighter side of things that I was just trying to help. I'd rather have me come over and have nothing happen than I come home and there was something bad happen. You know, you get what I mean? So don't babysit for them no more. They're trying to blame you when they're the ones to be blamed. You know? Am I the a-hole for manifesting a girl to leave my school and die? It's giving Wendy Williams death. So this happened last year. I was entering a new school, so I had like 0 friends. I became besties with this girl, Felicity. Felicity already had a couple of friends, specifically this girl, Jayla. Oh Lord, I hate that bitch. Oh my god. She would say the rudest shit to me and make up small rumors about me and Felicity liking each other. I didn't. I felt so uncomfortable. Jayla would also say the weirdest stuff to Felicity. She would make comments on her body, not the mean ones. Jayla was just making everyone else feel uncomfortable at that point. She did so many other stuff too, so much that she threatened to beat me up. Laughing emoji. She was also being a bitch because I became besties with one of her friends, but eventually I had enough with her bullshit, so I manifested her to leave my school and die. And it fucking worked. Wait, so she died? Oh my god, wait. I manifested to leave my school and die, and it fucking worked. That day she left, I literally almost had a heart attack because I didn't actually think it would work. Not sure she died, but death left for good. Am I the a-hole? Oh my god, okay. The manifesting leaving my school. Okay, you know, like sometimes we be playing around talking about death. I don't do that anymore. I can't. I'm sorry. Like, it's too much. But I'm gonna say you are not the a-hole because you want this girl to leave, okay? She is bothering you. And there's plenty of times I wish people would leave my life. Let's just make it in the sense of not like dying like in the grave, but just dying in my life. You're just not present anymore. You have been resurrected and you're gone. But yeah, you're not the a-hole. She was making you feel uncomfortable. Especially I'm the new girl. Like, leave me alone. Also, are you so besties with the girl named Felicity? Like, what's going on with y'all? What's going on? Because I want to know. But yeah, I'm glad Jayla left. Jayla's, I don't even trust Jayla's. People who are named Jayla, I just don't trust. They seem like they cause a lot of ruckus, but they try to be innocent. You know, I've met a Jayla before, did the same thing, you know? It's crazy how all Jaylas are almost the same, exact same. The part where you said not sure she died, but she definitely left for good, killed me. Because like, I don't know if she died, but she definitely left for good. Like, you saying it like that. Tongue is powerful, but be careful because your powers really did work. So if you actually did wish death on her, like if she died, I would have been actually scared, and I don't know if I would be able to be like around you because that is a lot. Am I the a-hole for not putting skinny people's problem into account? So basically, a few of my friends and I were talking in this group chat and the struggles and our experiences with being someone that is bigger. Then another person in the group chat, they were skinny, wanted to put their insight on the topic, saying things like us people that are skinny go through hard things too, like being hungry all the time. We did agree that people that are skinny have some hardships too, but girl, you have absolutely no problem walking your ass up and around getting some food. I see you all the time with food. The whole argument is settled a little bit. Then they wanted to make a joke about our argument. When one of my friends, the other person I was talking to about the struggles with being bigger, played along with the joke. The skinny friend wanted to get mad again. Not only did she get mad again, she wanted to add her cousin in the group chat. The cousin said some fatphobic and racial insults, calling us fat fucks and whatnot, then left. I said that wasn't right, and she accused me of being a follower of my other friend because she didn't agree with things their cousin was saying either. Not only does this say that she tolerates this behavior, but she may think the same stuff that the cousin do. And guess what, Xavier? She tried to add another cousin in the group chat. Wait, what is her obsession with adding people into the group chat? But my friend removed both of the skinny girl and the cousin because they could say anything. So am I the a-hole for not putting skinny people's problems to account? You're not the a-hole. Like, I can straight up say that. Like, I understand that skinny people go through stuff, but you have to understand, and I'm not saying you, I'm saying this person, if you watch the video, or like any people don't understand, you have to understand that skinny people are literally the norm. Skinny people have always been the norm. I am literally the norm. When you go on a commercial, you see runways, you don't see bigger or plus size people. You don't see that. You see skinny people, and you also even said like you did agree that our skinny people have hardships too. Being a bigger plus size person counts you as a minority. You're not the norm. Society standards has always been skinny, 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 skinny. So I feel like she does not understand that. She's trying to be a pick-me in my opinion. Like, I could see where she could come from, but the way you're telling me how she was being is giving pick-me vibes. Then also, why is she adding cousins? This has nothing to do with your cousin. So it just makes you look even worse, adding your cousin into a group chat that has nothing to do with your cousins. And the joke was not even towards you. This is a joke between my friend. Like, why do you feel the need to keep inserting yourself? You want to be like oppressed so bad, and I don't like that, because obviously if you know that, you don't have to keep flaunting it. Also, the cousin being like doing racial insults, it's like, now I see where this stems from. Y'all all the same type of people. Y'all all insult people. Y'all all calling us fat phobic, or calling us fat phobic things, when it's like, it was never that serious to begin with. Honestly, we were just talking about our experiences, and you felt the need to feel you wanted to be oppressed and a part of the topic, so you inserted your cousin. Then you tried to insert another cousin. It's like, give up. I think y'all did the right thing. Your friend removed the person from the group chat, and y'all finally removed the skinny girl from the group chat. She shouldn't have been in there, and she don't need to be in there no more. I just don't like when people do that. Like, yes, I've been called a bag of bones. Yes, I've been called a bunch of stuff. But at the end of the day, and I'm not even trying to invalidate people who are skinny's feelings, but you have to understand, when you go down the street, you are going to be looked at as the norm. You're just going to be looked at as like, okay, a skinny person. They're not even going to say skinny person, just going to person. But when a person of a plus size person walks down the street, they're going to be looked at as different. Like, I hate when people just try to always be oppressed and put their opinions, and it's like, it's not about you, baby. It's not about you. So I grew up in a very unstable household. My mom cheated on my dad with his co-worker, and then she kicked him out of the house claiming that he was the cheater, while being also physically, verbally, and emotionally abusive by my mom. One day a friend was staying over at my mom's, and she was in a bad mood. She threw all my stuff on the floor and started to hit me while yelling at me, and my friend was recording everything. I got tired of my mom, and I denounced her for domestic abuse on a child. I had proof on that day since my friend got the recordings. I got sent to a psychiatrist, and both her and my mom kept telling me I shouldn't have done it. So am I the a-hole? You are not the a-hole. Oh my god. The people, I'm just noticing, like, there's a pattern. The people that y'all have in your lives that are trying to blame y'all are like literally the issue, and they are very toxic. Like, I don't get it. But you are not the a-hole. Like, this, why would you be the a-hole when you are literally getting abused, emotionally abused? There's a footage of you getting abused. She's doing all this stuff in the house in front of your friend. I'm glad that you did this. This is a stepping stone for you. You don't need to be in a household like this where you're getting abused on. Like, what the fuck? You did nothing. So people who are saying that you would be the a-hole or you shouldn't have done it would be the problem. So you did what's right, and I'm so sorry to hear that you went through this and that you had to be told that you shouldn't have done this. What the fuck? So I'm just supposed to stay there and keep getting my ass beat in my head? Is that what I'm hearing? You deserve better, and you deserve to stay under a roof where you get treated right. I love you, and we love you. Am I the a-hole for rubbing my sister's toothbrush in a dirty toilet? Okay. So back when I was 11, she was 12. I'm now 16 now. We were very close until one day this very cute boy from our school asked if we could hang out. Of course we said yes. It was all going well until my sister started talking shit and saying lies about me and saying that I peed myself and I have no friends, when it was the other way around. She only said that because we both liked him. Anyways, after that happened, as soon as we got home, I sneaked past her room to get to the bathroom, and I grabbed her toothbrush and scrubbed it all over the toilet after my dad took a shit. Oh my god. Later on, after she used it, I told her I rubbed my dad's shit on it. She was mad, but who cares? Because to this day we don't talk. Not only because of that, that because she's homophobic. Yes, I wanted to clearly write that. I watch your videos and follow you on social. I love you, dude. So keep it up, baby. Thank you. I love you too. Loki, you ate. Because why are you lying on my name like that? I can't believe I just said that after what I just been standing up for the previous Am I the Heel? But it's like, why did she have to do that? And like, I just talked about this. Like, why are you humiliating me? And then lying when it knowing you the one who be pissing up them sheets every night. And I gotta smell it. I do think it was very extreme for you to do that, but you kinda ate. And I kinda just wanna be fun for this one, so you're not the ale. But that is a wrap for today's video. There's so many more that I definitely do want to get into, but that's what we have on today's episode of Martin. You know, I definitely am glad that I got to read these and help y'all in some way. And again, if you're in households that are not like treating you right and you have the ability to leave or you have the ability to speak up, do it. Don't stay silent. And I mean that for real, because the stories I've seen before, not even only in this video and before, it's like y'all really going through it and it's no fair to y'all. Like y'all are still so young. Y'all are only like 15, 16 and y'all shouldn't be going through this, you know? So speak up, talk to somebody, and if they don't listen, go to somebody else who will listen, because you're not about to be sitting up here in a household getting abused and talk to any kind of way. But I love you and I enjoyed you, man. Bye. Boo-doo.